Hello again. Let's find a quiet space inside, a gentle pause where presence can bloom. Today, we explore the notion of an inner click, not a sudden flash, but more like a delicate breeze stirring the stillness of a deep forest. It's as if a single leaf shifts, revealing a hidden path. Our story today is not a lesson, it is simply a quiet space, a held space where such a click might happen, if it is ready. Our title is The Quiet Heart of Life, Udi, a reflection on peace and presence. Whatever arises for you is welcome here. Chapter 1. In the soft glow of dawn, a gentle breeze stirred the tall grasses of a vast field. Among them, a single flower bloomed quietly, its delicate petals unfurling with a subtle grace. The gardener moved softly through the morning light, their hands gentle as they knelt beside the flower, marveling at its fragile beauty. The air was filled with a faint, sweet scent, and the distant hum of awakening insects hovered like a gentle hum in the background. The sunlight touched the petals with a warm, golden hue, casting a soft glow that seemed to hold the very essence of serenity. The gardener's fingers brushed the flower's soft surface, feeling the tender texture beneath. In that stillness, a quiet realization blossomed. Peace is not something to be sought beyond the horizon, but found right here, in the simple act of being present with what is. The flower's silent grace whispered that serenity resides within each humble moment, waiting patiently to be noticed. As the gardener gazed at the quiet bloom, the world around seemed to pause with them, inviting a gentle awareness of the present. The delicate petals, trembling slightly in the breeze, reminded them that beauty does not demand complexity. It simply exists, quietly, softly, in the moment's stillness. And as we watch this scene unfold, what does that deep sense of peace feel like? Just for a moment, in your own body. Do you notice any sensation? Perhaps a gentle breath, a calm heartbeat, or a quiet stillness in your mind? There's no need to search for anything, just to notice, to breathe into that feeling, allowing it to be there without judgment. Perhaps you feel a connection to that sense of letting go, of simply being present with what is. Just stay with that feeling, without a need for answers, for a breath or two. And if a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. This is the quiet heart of life, where peace gently blooms in the present moment. Chapter 2. In a quiet corner of the world, an old woman sits by her window, her gaze gentle and soft. The sunlight filters through the lace curtains, casting delicate patterns on the wooden floor. Outside, children are playing in the street, their laughter rising and falling like a gentle breeze. You can hear the soft patter of their feet, the distant chime of a bicycle bell, and the faint rustle of leaves as the wind moves through the trees. The woman watches without judgment, her eyes filled with quiet kindness. She sees how the children's smiles sparkle like sunlight on water, how their small hands reach out in joy, and how their laughter drifts through the glass as if carried by invisible wings. At the same time, she notices the shadows that dance across her face, the quiet ache of days gone by, and the gentle weight of her own memories. She recognizes that joy and sorrow are woven together, like threads in a tapestry too complex to unravel. Her awareness deepens, and she understands that peace does not mean the absence of feeling, but the acceptance of all that life offers, both light and shadow. She feels a soft, steady presence within her, a calm that embraces everything she observes. And as we watch her quietly seated by the window, perhaps you can notice what arises in your own heart when you think of accepting all parts of yourself and your experiences. What does that sense of gentle openness feel like? Just for a moment, inside your own body. Maybe there's a soft place where peace resides, a place that welcomes both happiness and sorrow without needing to change them. Just stay with that feeling, without trying to name it, for a breath or two. There's no need to search for anything. Simply notice what it's like to hold both the light and the shadow, to accept what is, as it is. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you during this quiet reflection, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Because in that gentle presence, we find the quiet heart of life itself. Chapter 3. A stray cat curls up softly on a sun-warmed car hood, its body nestled into the smooth metal surface. The sunlight bathes its fur in gentle gold, highlighting the subtle variations of color and texture. The air is still, carrying a faint hum of distant city. Sounds perhaps a car passing by or a gentle breeze rustling through leaves. The cat's breathing is slow and even, a quiet rhythm that seems to blend perfectly with the warmth beneath it. Its eyes are closed, and for a moment it appears completely at peace, undisturbed by the world around it. The gentle weight of its body and the stillness it radiates remind us that sometimes surrendering to the present moment allows us to rest deeply in the flow of life. Perhaps you can imagine the softness of its fur, the warmth of the sunlight, and the quiet serenity of that stillness. Just be a quiet witness to this scene, allowing it to settle into your awareness. And as we watch this tranquil feline, what does that deep sense of peace feel like? Just for a moment, in your own body. The cat remains still, peacefully curled up, simply existing without effort or resistance. Its quiet repose invites us to consider that peace is not a distant destination, but a gentle, accessible space available whenever we choose to simply be present in this moment. Perhaps you notice a feeling of calm arising within you, a gentle reminder that stillness is always nearby. Just stay with that feeling without needing to change it or understand it. For a breath or two, there's no need to search for anything, just to notice how it feels to be here now, in this space of quiet presence. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Remember, the stillness of the cat shows us that peace is not something we attain, but something we can simply allow whenever we choose to pause and just be. Chapter 4. In the midst of a bustling street, a young man pauses. The crowd moves around him, a swirl of footsteps, distant horns, and hurried voices. He gently closes his eyes, feeling the rough texture of his jacket against his skin, the cool air brushing softly past his face. His heartbeat steadies, a gentle rhythm that matches the quiet pulse within. In that fleeting moment of stillness, he perceives the layers of sound that ripple outward, laughter from a nearby cafe, the whisper of leaves stirred by the wind, the faint hum of distant conversations. As he breathes in, the world's chaos softens into a symphony of interconnected sensations. His senses expand, sensing the warmth of the sun on his cheek, the texture of the pavement beneath his feet, the subtle scent of blooming flowers from a street vendor's stall. In that silence, beneath the noise, he perceives a gentle unity, an unspoken love that weaves everything into a single, flowing tapestry of now. The city's energy becomes a gentle embrace, each sound a thread pulled into the vast fabric of life. And as we watch him stand there, eyes closed, what does that quiet connection feel like inside you? Do you notice a moment when your own thoughts or feelings slowed down? Even just a little? Perhaps, in that pause, you too sense something larger, something that unites all the pieces of your experience. Just notice that feeling, without needing to change it or understand it. Maybe you feel a gentle reminder that beneath the rush, there is always a space of unity. There's no need to search for anything specific. Just stay with that sense of connection, just for a breath or two. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. This is the quiet heart of life, where peace and presence live quietly, waiting for us to notice. Chapter 5. In a quiet workshop bathed in soft golden light, a ceramic artist gently lifts a delicate vase. Its surface gleams softly, reflecting the gentle glow of a nearby window. The artist's hands are steady, gentle, as she examines the fine cracks that run across the fragile surface. She reaches for a small jar of translucent glue, its scent faint and soothing. With patience, she applies a tiny bead of the adhesive into each fissure, listening to the faint click of her brush against the porcelain. The sound blends with the subtle hum of the room, where the air feels warm and still. She works slowly, her movements deliberate, accepting each crack as part of the vessel's story. As she presses the broken edges together, she notices how the cracks shimmer with a slight sheen of glue, almost like a secret beauty revealed in the repair. Her focus remains gentle, embracing the imperfections rather than resisting them. The process is quiet, almost meditative, as she recognizes that these wounds do not diminish the vase's beauty, but instead add to its unique character. The light shifts softly as she steps back, observing her work with a sense of quiet fulfillment. Her hands rest lightly on the repaired vessel, appreciating the harmony of brokenness and wholeness intertwined, like a story told with gentle acceptance. Now, as you watch this scene unfold, and as we shift our attention inward, what does that deep sense of acceptance and patience feel like? Just for a moment, inside your own body. Can you notice any subtle feelings or sensations that arise when you think of embracing your own imperfections, your wounds, or your story? There's no need to search for anything, just to notice. Just stay with that feeling, without a need to change it, for a breath or two. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 6. Imagine a soft morning after rain, when the world feels fresh and quietly alive. A young girl steps outside, her tiny boots splashing into a shimmering puddle. The water ripples with a gentle splash, catching the light and sending tiny droplets into the air. Her face lights up with pure joy, a wide smile stretching across her cheeks. She dances and splashes without a worry, oblivious to anyone watching. Her laughter echoes softly, blending with the splish of water and the rustling of leaves. An adult nearby observes her, standing quietly. They notice how her entire being is immersed in this simple moment, fully present, free from judgment or concern. The adult feels a gentle warmth as they watch her, noticing how her presence seems to dissolve any worries or self-conscious thoughts. The puddle becomes a mirror for innocence, a reminder of how pure joy lives in just being here, fully engaged with what is. The sunlight filters through the clouds, casting a golden glow on the scene, and the world feels still, yet alive in this small act of play. It's as if time pauses, inviting us to remember how effortless peace can be when we return to the wonder of the present moment. And as we observe this scene, what does that deep sense of presence feel like? Just for a moment, inside your own heart. What happens when you let go of the need to control or judge, and simply be here, in this breath, in this moment? Perhaps you notice a gentle opening, an invitation to return to your own simple, quiet joy. Just stay with that feeling, without needing to name it, for a breath or two. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 7. In the quiet glow of sunset, a seasoned traveler sits peacefully atop a mountain. The air is soft and cool against her skin, carrying the faint scent of wildflowers and the distant hint of pine. Around her, the sky melts from warm amber to gentle lavender, while clouds drift lazily across the horizon, their edges glowing with the last light of day. She gazes outward, her eyes tracing the vast, open landscape, the rolling hills, the distant valleys, and the endless sky above. Her breath moves slow and steady, each inhale filling her with the present moment, each exhale releasing any tension. The only sounds are the whisper of the wind, the faint rustle of leaves, and the distant call of a bird settling in for the night. She feels the textured rock beneath her, solid and grounding, and the gentle shift of the clouds overhead, fleeting yet eternal. In this expansive silence, a realization begins to bloom. She perceives the unity of all things. Each moment, like a ripple in the infinite, connects seamlessly to the next. The clouds drift, the sun sets, and she understands that peace is not a place to escape to, but a gentle embrace of life's ongoing unfolding. Every breath, every shift in the sky, is part of this grand, interconnected flow. She sits quietly, allowing herself to be present with what is without needing to hold or change it. Her heart opens to the gentle rhythm of the universe, and she feels a deep sense of harmony. This moment, fleeting yet infinite, reminds her that peace is found not in resisting change, but in welcoming it. As the last light dims and the stars begin to twinkle softly, she smiles softly to herself, knowing that this quiet awareness is always within reach. And as we watch her sit in stillness, what does that deep sense of peace feel like? Just for a moment, in your own body. Perhaps you notice how your breath is, how your body feels in this moment. Just breathe gently, and see if you can let that sense of calm or connection arise inside you. There's no need to search for anything, just to notice, to be here now. If a thought or feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 8. In a quiet moment, a person gently places a hand on their chest. They feel the steady rhythm of their heart, soft and constant, in the stillness around them. The air is calm, carrying a gentle hum of life, perhaps the distant murmur of a breeze, or the faint tap of a clock. Their fingers rest on the warmth of their skin, sensing the gentle rise and fall of each breath. As they breathe deeply, a sense of calm begins to unfold, like a gentle wave washing over them. With each inhale, they invite in a quiet presence. With each exhale, they release any tension lingering within. Slowly, they come to realize that the peace they seek has always been within, an unshakable presence, waiting quietly to be noticed. It's a stillness that doesn't demand anything, just a gentle openness to what is. And in that moment of awareness, there is a quiet click inside, the understanding that peace after life is rooted deeply within life itself, woven into every breath and every heartbeat. It is here, in the simple act of listening, that this peace awakens. The world around them seems to soften, to fade just enough for this inner stillness to become clear. They sit quietly, feeling the unshakable presence that has always been there, waiting for their awareness. And as they rest in this moment, they realize that peace is not something outside to find, but a gentle whisper within, accessible at any time. It's an inner click, a gentle awakening to the truth that the heart's quiet rhythm is the gateway to that peaceful home inside. And in that gentle awareness, the journey into stillness continues, softly leading them back to the presence that is always here, within each breath, each moment, each life.